Fractionation is the mind control technique that turns ordinary attraction into obsessive addiction. To some Shogun Method practitioners, it's the route to the endgame of love and relationships, emotional enslavement. Before we proceed, let me be clear about one thing. You're going to acquire power over your sexual relationships, and that's a good thing. It's your duty as the virtuous masculine to lead, and so you should take up this responsibility with fervor and zeal. As the virtuous masculinity philosophy goes, your power must be tempered with wisdom and guidance from God. So, here's what I want you to think about. Be powerful as a man, but always submit to the divine. The path to power is dark, but you don't have to succumb to evil if you have God in your heart. Listen to your conscience and never abuse this knowledge. If you're unable to commit to this one simple rule, then stop watching and go elsewhere. Let me be 100% clear. I will never condone Shogun Method's use for hurting women. Okay, so let's start by breaking down how to use fractionation to take a woman from lukewarm interest to emotional submission in 3 steps. And the first step is to induce the emotional spike. As I teach in Shogun Method at shogunmethod.com, the route to emotional enslavement is addiction. And the route to emotional addiction in the female psyche is via a roller coaster that makes her stomach drop and her heart pound. Shogun Method practitioners call this the emotional spike. You hit her with highs and lows, back to back. Fractionation routines scramble her brain and make her anchor those feelings to you. Here are 3 patterns to initiate the spike. This is the loss projection pattern. You know what's weird? Sometimes I feel like we won't see each other again, and that thought bothers me more than I want to admit. With this pattern, you plant a seed of emotional instability in her mind. This line stings if she's already attracted to you. This is the mirror twist pattern. You remind me of someone I used to care about a lot. The way you talk, your laugh, it's kind of disturbing how similar it is. She becomes a ghost from your past. You're creating nostalgia, uncertainty, and intrigue, all in one hit. This is the death fantasy hook. Imagine if this moment was the last time we ever spoke. How much are you going to regret anything? She won't sleep that night, and that's the point. Emotional spikes do one simple thing. They spike her emotions to reach the rapport hook point. When she's hooked, it's time to take her deeper with the second step. In Shogun Method, we call this the switch. Once she's emotionally hooked, you start the fractionation dance. It's the emotional push-pull that rewires her expectations and creates dependency on your attention. In Shogun Method, you'll learn about the 4 strategic moves: advance, retreat, reward, and punish. Specifically, you'll use these 3 tactics from the Shogun Method arsenal: disqualification, implanted commands, and covert anchoring. Here's a simple disqualifier line. I can't decide if I want to kiss you or walk away right now. You're trouble. She's hooked because, unlike other guys, you're not begging for her attention. Her ego takes a hit, and you're turning the tables. She wants to win you over now. Here's an example of an implanted command with a covert anchor. You know, most girls don't even realize how deep they can fall for a guy who challenges them. It's weird, right? Do a subtle self-point as you deliver the fall for a guy line. It's a covert command that burrows deep into her subconscious, and it works. And finally, when she's ready, escalate her with the Black Rose sequence. This is where the darkness blooms. You've flipped her attraction into obsession, and now you plant the flag. The Black Rose sequence is the apex predator mind control technique within the entire Shogun Method knowledge universe. It's a step-by-step psychological descent that breaks a woman's emotional defenses and reconstructs her world around you. Now, here's the catch. We won't lay it all out here because, let's be real, you don't hand out nukes to just anyone. Believe me when I say this, the sequence causes a change in her personality by overwriting her identity into one you control. And that's the true endgame of fractionation. Not sex or love, but total emotional enslavement. But let's get real. You're not going to master this just from watching a short YouTube video like this. Not unless you want to half-arse it and fumble your way into a restraining order. The full Shogun Method blueprint lives inside the Shogun Method online masterclass at fractionation.org. It's probably only training on Earth that goes beyond pickup lines and actually teaches authentic male dominance. But a word of warning, this knowledge isn't for everyone. It's not for weak men who need permission to piss. It's not for white knights with mommy issues. And it sure as hell isn't for sissy, poodle-walking types. Shogun Method is for men who want control, who can stomach the power that comes with it, and who are willing to submit this power to carry the will of God. If that's you, go here. Fractionation.org. Or click the link in the first comment below this video. But if you hesitate and still need time to think things over, close this video right now and go elsewhere. Or do the smart thing and join the Shogun Method Brotherhood. You know it makes sense. Fractionation.org.